electricals so sa upe enkane ani wires ahodo a table so fa na ye di kura fa na ye dum light awde awia ho de e charge ba soro sa fa na utimi de bodwom utimi de charge phone so e mane ye eye bohye na abenya bie ba ko mienu miensa na afetu phone so e betu bi eno ano no for 0322 030838 0536 095966 Instagram and TikTok so your boshaba.electricals obetumi akoho na akohwe no ma ye toni bi
yo ani ana sami ya na Promise 102.7 Promise TV na eno no yasemfo ato bo asiasem krobia asante ne bidin menu aba
PSA Lodi
enko ba kwa sese wo Ghana ha ye die ni sabantie bi efre no abutrika eni afoforo mienu bi ni ayiro mo pampe sobo a ede bo wo mo no edi adanse se ase wo mo nam ntentan no so na ene ne mo bokro nu ayi a bonkofo ajejeje nkofo sika ne ade na asem no akwa koduru koto ama wogusu a wodi a abutrika ne de emeka say bail no a na ye hwe ni mu se obetumi ampanifo de be ma no ene ne bail no mpo bi de ama ndada na afoforo mienu no eka ho no ena egba so mo koto ne na koto asetra mu no ena aban ankasa ne prosecutors na chese womo a womo ejina mu ema aban ya womo bossa enipa mienu ekwa adu no womanfo no so matwe mo ho afiri aseminim chese aban kwadubofo no womatwe womo ho e de afiri sa nipa mienu no mo ka abutire ka ho no no atwe mo afiri mo nsem no ho na no ena kwa ba ase da bi pa se ne judge so behwe se sa de no enkoso de ene judge so ene se ono so atwe ne ho afiri msanse obi nkwankofa sobo bi emebo ne se ye kro no ebia nani ani akiri no ena opani Robert Ishmael Agri Amisa ya wono na etwitwa gifo e de masa nipa mienu a woka abukirika yi ho no ena wo kire mu se dia judge no so aye no ase akwakwa ye nhyesuo bi ne ani adin bi a aso pese chenchena chense nipa mienu mu gusua na eja e pa so twensunku bi ade ma wo mo abra ye ntimi emo mu bill nti odi akwakwa ye Pontius Pilate pa ni susu a eja wo susu ye sa abre no emu no Robert Ishmael Agri Amisa nsemni.
Today, Ghana's legal system has been taking back 2,000 years. We have come to meet Pontius Pilate in court. The state, by its own reason and evolution, says that A2 and A3, they do not desire to continue with them, and therefore they should be discharged. That is what the state is saying. However, the judge who was assigned to sit on the matter today says that no, she's not going to discharge them, but defer that to the substantive judge. This is most unfortunate. At the last agenda, the court ordered that the state should have 5 weeks. If they have any information or any evidence, they should bring it before the court to justify why it will be, the court will proceed against A2 and A3.
Entina no Robert Ishmael Agri Amisa ene charge for edema sa enipa ya sabri court ahye senka na se wo court ne kire se wonnya wo mu ne enya wo no ochena no no wo to aso se ni team no aye a lawyer for wo mu jema masa fuyi no wo mu de application eko high court ya no nyankropo ya aduma hwebe enru ba se busumi wo mi ni de to so aduonu de ne se application no akoduru wo no se sa fuyi ye ma wo no ebil.
Unless for could tell something like this is coming up. We have already filed an application at the High Court to have all the 3 of them bailed, and have also filed additional applications to quash everything that is going on because the illegality cannot be allowed to stand. So on the 20th of January, we'll meet at the High Court. We'll meet High Court complex, no matter what. The liberty of these innocent Ghanaians will be restored. Justice will prevail.
Thank you.
20.
Internet says, I don't know, the friend of Robert Ishmael Agri Amisa, ono, and a lawyer ni Ejamu, Emma Abutreka, and Yamu from Yinua, Yachri Warmore, and send some way to go and say, "Oh, don't fuck with you, Quanso Bokron, and 10 times, and Sumun Komokakra, and no.
Na yentua kasiano so aro somnia de to so magana be de daddy and cry a free and fin mantem. Kekos ni takrade highway kwantempon so eba eye ka kwanhia na odin a esie ama enipa nso ato nananom ewo nsie do emudu nwotwe nso wonom eprepra na woboye nkomo no wo kire se eye Mercedes Sprinter bus bi woko na heavy duty truck nso so wono nso eba na speed ya heavy duty man diesel truck no ode ba na nyasam ketwa obeso you overtaking with the speed na overtaking enti won maneuver no adan no ho no a ene agi ni nsam a ekobo eye car ya Sprinter no mu say power na ohwe impact no a womo ya faces beka say the product of mass and velocity emudro no animrika ntenta eko no ema ano ye hyepa enti na chese woni a o Sprinter ndodo no a eprepraye okoduru wona o yo grofo yi wo mu fire service for chese oduru honom no na asem no ano den pa.
We received the distress call at 7:25 p.m. and quickly dispatched our men from Commander Fire Station to respond to the scene. So Commander Fire Station rescue team got to the scene and realized that it was a Mercedes Sprinter bus with registration number GS6705-21, which was traveling from Commander towards Takoradi and had crashed with man diesel truck with GS8394Y registration number that was traveling in the opposite direction. So when Ghana National Fire Service got there, they observed that 6 victims were trapped in the vehicle and about 3 were on the ground. Even though we were informed that prior to our coming, some victims were self-rescued and others were rescued by other road users, and they were transported to hospital by National Ambulance Service and other available means at the time. So according to eyewitness accounts, the man diesel truck was traveling from Takoradi towards Cape Coast, lost control while trying to make an overtaking and collided head-on with the Sprinter bus that was traveling in the opposite direction. So about 6 people were confirmed dead at the hospital, out of which 3 were females and 3 males.
Yo, and the Ghana National Fire Service and na airborne common kwan of fast so what and grassa rahusam no si okọ hono woni anu Africa ni wono ankasa ne omanfo ne a wotwam wo ho a woyi wo mu free mu no obubu nkunta no okodura ya sabia no manu mema nyina ne bi atoa nananom ewon siedo
abusuafo nsafo fra ya toa so akọ edani mu no Kenya se number 2 ena ye crawl asutifi north mansinim ewo afo mantemu na de atia ne se unse uduru sampatemu ho de a Kenya se Newmont adwumeku eye adwumeku ani afo agudie ne wutu afo agudie nsuso de utimi se ye de dynamite ehyehyɛ sase no ase abeti di mayawo na omo ye blasting nti ye ba ne sa no a womo a omo bemben omo fie ebe no ene nya omo sunsunsanso pa wa kasa wo hwɛ sɛ de wo yi wo ho ya ampa aka kuma bi sa wo so atu agu na womanfo ya omo bemben no a wo madan cracks sɛ ɛho apapa ye no ena blasting no enti wo mahia na owura ya osapon ya wodi wo no manimu na di tudwa sɛ ensunsanso asese blasting nya wo mo so no enya asam ketu akura ha wo no papa anhwe yi a enche wo ha wo asabre no aba no ntire edi wo yene ena beto aso na wono de wo ka kire mpanimfo no sɛ omo hwe no mo ntrase no mo mpɛ asembi enka kire wo
aye 205 yene ni mont ko me krom sɛ ni mont to blasting na epepa ye dan na ni mont nyintum ye ko ba sɛ ni mont fa consultant ema ye ko fa ye so ye consultant ema ye be test na test wi ye ko si ya ne sɛ ni mont blasting na ere epepa ye dan da ho ai blasting no omu guso omu ye omu ye continue na nsen ye wa de be change ni mont se opese oba ni pit ni ya so yipm la kyerɛ sɛ wo pese wo ye blasting a wo sɛ wo give be 500 meters and sana wo tina ere aye blasting last thing so omuye fire sha omuye etra ye bebre boroso anna ye wa se ni monto asoma nipa ase omeye mabla bypass no mewura fiem ne ba bia o da pa bia fie wura bia kire no munye de entwane photo omu wi a na wasan ani ye se ya ntiase because ni monto no waba no say onyankoi me na fie o si ni wan pedwe edi be 100 years that timu ye tie ndimi go si da be 10 years 20 years na abubu abra ye ntin fa nya ye ma Tiabasre, ni montomara, ni an international go agreement, ni an Adana Wayan, Wayan, a Chinapaya, Basare, Ababe, we are Mbabe statue Mojuma, Mbabe statue.
Edwapari as upon a motin when cano, Nani woman for so mother been bent to Tempatemo ho, which is a sea chromium she swung, Muniasum Ducra.
And no man, ni want to day, Hano, because I want to know who I want to see. And maybe or status I do our year, no. Of course, so a year cacra, Fede, or Jai, so like I saw who say or fire for the as you for less. The Asumka come round on when they met Nancy. You who shaya or Ansana, or Abbas Tatia Jumano.
A chapa, Samra Dani Papa, Umube, Ibima, Ibino, Samra Cademian to Emma. Mituba cry, you only saw be crab, but Abebusa say, back pass it for. Sada musiti a blast and they come because over Omo and Namona so was Komu Esu near her baby any party and son and Nipa Cotanawa, ye be womb, and say you womb. Let me a snip your country anymore to play say, baby, I say, yes, save my head. Or some Komu ye free her, no more baby, Papa Diaco, because we blast no more bona or ham, who began no more matter, not quite on the first one, the Abu and Womu Bayama.
Ain't you no more to force ready, no, where your mom phones them.
Na yanko a TUC a PU Trade Union Congress PU shawamase PU ya Public Utility Workers Union na womu se ade bia ekoso aban no plan no ba mu yeda omu ntiase eno kra no ba hanya no way wonu makwan every say Electricity Company of Ghana na on person mo dada no na ankrankro bewuram private sector participation nanu eno wo kire se kwan a wo fa so dada no na private sector participation no abamu ankrankra abamu no omudi hu dwuma na ne oti ya ne se aban efa futufo sonku bi amo ababa entem ginafo eno ena pufo so wonu entiase na secretary Emma Trade Union Congress and Joshua Ansa was say announcement no ebaaye no anchekra ne di ebronya na ye no nwanwa pa na sede enoma esi kro no kra no abomu pusa pa.
We urge government to halt all actions toward privatization of ECG and NECO. In keeping with DUC's long-standing opposition to privatization of state-owned enterprises, we propose the following additional measures. Natural. A stakeholder board for ECG and NECO that brings the insights and expertise of the major think tank and social groups, including labor, and this will provide the necessary checks and balances for efficiency. B. The MDs of ECG and NECO should be given clear deliverables and be held to straight account on those deliverables. BURC and SIDA are expected to create, monitor, and ensure the realization of such deliverables. The position of the energy minister must be strengthened in relation to the SOEs in the energy sector. Thus, the ministerial oversight of critical decisions must prevail in the sector.
Oro Joshua nso so mo ntiase Emma ECG yemfama private company no way ba hanya ehun hyiemu no makoya onu maboko ojan kowa omode kira ban ne se onu mani asogon e wasem ne ho
Abosifo odwaso nsa ka wura bi no de wo ya ne munato beto mu na asesi a krono so de wo ya ade na ne yesa de mpanimfo kirekire mu no nukure nie kono ho patemo no wo sha ene nsemoni a wodi a no nti ewura Sefasata ACP ya wono na ye deputy Ashanti staff police commander edi ensem tudwa bra wo hia sentwerefo no oboso sei
dwaso prosifo na omota record crimes eye robbery na rape esanka ho yakasa robbery a asa akronfo dwuma yi na fe omo robu wi a na masane abakoto ema no so mona omo kura car bebre ho omo ko hai private car na omo dia besi omo sia oba bi omo pese omo attack na omo dia besi o omo yese no man lift sabi union no man bi so per lift ntia ne so nya hwe yi kakra se obi ma lift na utrimu enya uyi a enkofo lift nje mo fa sa nipa na omodo ma free akọ mo fam se no omodo no ko bebi opeso ko no omo bebi a omo taade omo victims ne ko ano wo mo so nti omo ne ko ho a na afede omo akọgye ne ho ejapade afiri ne ho omo wi a na omo ne nada na omo gya ne ho akọ wo no so onim wo no omo gya ne ho no omo dwane sa ana omo modus operandi e kwa omo fa so eyo madwuma ene inform ho ene wo ho ofese den kura no begina ho na omo to mrada na wo so sabi mrada no chiwa e do sheka no ma e koye onye doa ya je phone no wi a ye ne wada against your will you know da no so wo yo bi a ubu na na so mu no one wa ye wi
NGCP Eurase Fatata and Amotin Wenkano as our Modosumpu, Quadanto Tofi 18, 19, 20, 21, and now Omujina Homudi Segumano. And trust me.
Hopa. Yentu Kasian Suana, Supreme Court, one more at 2 Wednesday Wukiada, January Bosumia woman that also Edio Numoche, 2026 year Esiho. Na wamu to see one more. Aye, wamu. Etwesi was rule application no a efa pandai abato no si abato sayento na eye ene Tuesday 13th ya na court tenase a otusha danana wode saa da no eto ho so obasa tenase biem no mo akọ ensem no mu na lawyer Gary Nimakon ene ensem trefo edi nkomo sa wono mo twen se the ruling no ebesi akọ.
We've come to court, we argued an application, we made our case to the court. We await the judgment on the 20th of January 2026. That's
2026, sorry.
That's right.
Now, there's one argument we didn't hear from you. The first interested party. The lawyer made the argument that on January 6th Gazette, the Pandai results were re-gazetted.
Yo, and lawyer Gary Nimakon, a lawyer. Emma Emrasobedwani ma pandai wono ne ato aba yese ye twamu no ya no lo no sa na broni beka enti wonye Emrasobedwani enam sa kwan so gese ye to aba no foforo ene ono asan de akokoto se da bi ye ade na ya bo agu na aba na ya bo agu no court nsan hwemu biem emfa ema no fise wo se ejina eho ema ne Emrasobedwani yo no enso ejina ho majority chief whip ene Owura Roxon Nelson da fiamapo ono so kire se sabane betu biom pa no a NDC ebedi nkan.
We believe in the wisdom of God that justice will be done. You must look at conduct of the parties in the matter. This is a case that the applicant or the respondent in this matter, the second interested party, the applicant in the petition case in Tamale, didn't sleep on his rights. When the Electoral Commission was refusing to issue Gazette notifications, after 2 weeks, when the elections were held on the 7th, and by the 23rd, time was running. So we went to court. Nobody can blame somebody who goes to seek a judicial remedy. So where public documents are made available in court and they are brought to your attention, you have a duty under law to observe the terms of those public documents. Today they say that they are online publications, but they were not online publications. Those were the same documents they brought to Parliament.
Yo, Owura Nelson Dafia Mapo, where wajina NDC andemu nakasano.
Man chef Gasia kwa setra, openso tu fo se twa bebiu. Kotoko hene trase. Na ekoba sa patrapa hima, ohene ba echa peni ya wotoso miensa bigina nanim. Na kwadua diati ntam apatrapa hima masese yetunu ade so wonya hima ewa patrapa biem enne sese wonya dehye mfie be se aduonu enan 24 years a wadi ade so hima no se wonya dehye eno na kan bi ema kwadu no tentam ya tinkri ewro na asempaboa ewro so saade a na kyerese ejina homa etu ade so na openso tufo si twa bibio enti na na
no. I tell you, one walking, one only one, we didn't have a year in the no.
Entina eno no abusua abatrapa hima oheneba echa pani ya otosom yensa na openso etunu ade so no nti wanya patrapa hima biem mika se openso aye se maame poma na enhwakiri opim se nananom be nhye na finipa kan ya adidie ni ne dia no ono so ababa betoa so openso otufo si twa bebio na mote no nkan
Yankonkran na Ghana Police Service abodwuma so no bi ene nura enipa bi a ode oni asi wo mo so wo mo wiawia phones no aye brebre atimi ache wo no mo na mo ye nipa miensa Sasu Lawrence won frinchia aduanan enum Richard Osei won frinchia aduasa ensia ena Charles Kofinti won frinchia aduanan ye che wo mo enura ni nyina ayo monfo a woni da ho a okoyi police for asotwe Director Emma Operations our Ghana Police Service and the DCOP Theodore Holomenu was say with the Kaya Fimu and son a wakoche wonum.
Ebizuko aye chronobo aye robbery. Omuko ekoji obi Prague ya. Yeti ni se oko ha omo ye mienu onom ko ha Prague ya ni se ofam nko wawase aye ben dominance. Nti omo je omo fam ko ne mo girlfriend ho. Nti omo bu kwan so no ana omo echi ayinu omo atake ni okraka no Pragia no ana omo chi no omo chechire ne nsa chechire ne nan ana omo ko kokofu bi mu ma fa na nkoto ho omo sa ko chechire bo kokko biem se de be ya wonya ho kura ana omo fa Pragia no no mo di dwane ye na bra ho na no try so be sane no kakra ni otumi free ni nsa otumi ni nsa no sa tumi sane no na one na mo anu kopie akure bi ase na osoro mo se tibia wa komuni nti omo ano nti omo bua no nti ma onya phone the friend ne bra de ne bra so mobilizing crowd se odi be hia no odi babe abeje ne nkwa nti omo nam kwa so omo ba no na omo hu se obi kura omo nua no Prague ya ni bia odi kwa ni nua no natim ne number bibia ya ni nua ne de ne pepepe nti ni omo ye se ombechi nkwofu yi onye so omo chi won pa na ba ko di satre ono okro no nti omo saka ba ko anu 12 January 2026 ya ana judge a otie dwem kan se ne de obebu aten nti obi aten no na eye ebi Michael entwibu asiako wa mano 20 years na said the penny kan no say 2 counts na bia 20 years na mo say ni nyina nko at the same time na 20 years ba ko wi answer 20 years ba ko asa beto aso na mo ni nyina nko nti instead of 40 years no obetwa 20 years
unya adwumbone koya adwumbone a ana unya adwumbone koya adebone a ewie wo bone adebone o koya ye no na ewie wo no bone ya to wo no mo no ene ye dia to dwa no
yo I have a promise 102.7 promise TV so edempa na kane so afa no hwe empatem mo ba de bobrim ena fi technology ni de keka won so professor Kwabena Frempong Boaten ena wo ka say wo so MPP ni mapa na so say MPP ma ekunu wo yi eye nkura batam yenu ne kunu kuta wo se kuta nkura batam yenu ne nkura batam yenu ba ko ye papa ba ko nye papa che say ba ko ye fake ena ba ko ye real na say wono nyo oni fake fo no ena hwibo mu wo so wontumi ni sa fake fo no ntwi konu akuru tum ono papa no ho na nti a wɔka sa no mentie no
The present MPP is not MPP, it's fake. What I see now, it is not the MPP I used to know.
But the question still stands. Do you still consider yourself a member of the MPP?
Not the fake one.
So which one is the real one?
The real one is there. It's a virtual thing, and the members are there in the background. You look at how they elected their last flag bearer. Twist the arms of weak and...
This is for the 2024 election?
Yes. Twist people's arms, grabbing delegates and intimidating others to get a flag bearer. This is the beginning of corruption. And this should not be allowed in any serious situation or any serious party. And there were issues, we lost the elections badly, and we did not deal with the issues that led to the losses. And then we still want to go in there. And I think it would be a train wreck if they elect the old flag bearer.
And no Professor Frimpong Boateng was here MPP, MPP, no, a fake, and your papa. Now, for penny MPP, you could penny Justin Frimpong could be actually say, well, no crowd, Bob, one that your penny will be permanent for Kunim. Now, Inti Justin.
He made that statement as a fake party. And therefore, he's not a member of that fake party. I did. I should have written a letter to expel him from the party based on what he has said. Or if even he had an integrity, I would have expected that by this morning he would have written a letter to the party to have officially resigned from the party. But he has not done that. But as a party, as I indicated, which follow due process, we have to take him through the process, which is to refer to Article 444 of our Constitution, which the National Executive Committee has that power to expel him from the party. So that process has been initiated. Thank you.
Openi Justin from Pokudia, JFK, and I'm watching one kind of for penny, Emma NPP, Mayuku, to say, no crowd, now feed ye, I was why ye, Pamo Professor from Pokudia, free, and Mayuku Muno, Ghana for you and Chebete.
He made that statement that the new patriotic party is a fake party.
Yo, Cassian will see the Asrema Bosch by Electricas and Kanya Hudo Fee, and Kotokin Creaking Bola Ventures. Nanny and Ako for how the Abawai Sena Misro, why Sena Misro, about your say 10 now for you, Manu you to Uncle 2.5 will be a Pepenye. Bra, what's a banabanya heavy duty wise in Ebi? Ebia for 0322 030838 0536 095 966.
Yo, any other yes, that ever my career on the same moment. Yes, sorry, Napancomo ever, and I prepare to make video show. My control for your damoise. Jimmy Clip, Nana Pukia, Sanso, and only our Kenya, Bob, and someone aboy chia domo. Na yaba ba be sumo Krobia Sante minimini aba
Pierce Ladi